How do I start my yoga journey? I need help.
Hi, so I wanted to make a video about how to start yoga. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've been practicing yoga for about 2 years now. And the most common question that I get is, how do I start yoga? Where do I begin? Do you have any tips for me? Things of that nature. So let me first say, all you need is yourself. It sounds simple, it might sound rude, but literally all you need is yourself. When I began practicing yoga, I didn't have money to go to a yoga studio every week, every 2 weeks, every month, whatever. I think I've been to a yoga studio, I want to say about 5 times in my entire yoga journey. That's it. So first of all, you don't need a lot of money. Like, you don't. Sorry, that's second of all. Yeah, second of all. So you don't need a lot of money. You just need yourself. This isn't my first mat. My first mat was actually from Burlington Coat Factory, and it was blue, and it was $7. That's it. This mat was from TJ Maxx, and I got it because I forgot my yoga mat at home, and I was traveling, and I think this one was $10, maybe $11. That's it. The mat that I'm sitting on right now, I got it for $40. It's actually a Lululemon mat. I got it for $40, and I believe it was from my co-worker's daughter who used to work there, so I got it super cheap. That's not the usual price of mats from Lululemon. If you want other things, I'm actually sitting on a yoga block. This one I got at Target for, I want to say $10, somewhere around there. 2 other blocks I got from the Yoga Warehouse, and they were super cheap. I think they were like $5 each or something really cheap like that. And occasionally I will use a yoga strap to help me get into poses a little bit deeper, mostly things that involve my foot behind my head and trying to bring that closer to my head. That's all you need. You don't even need this, but these are like the basics. You don't need a $150 mat. You don't need a 5-class pass to a yoga studio that costs $200 a month. You don't need yoga paws. You don't need, I don't even, like, what's out there? There's a whole bunch of yoga stuff out there, and people are marketing it, and a lot of people are getting caught up in this consumerism society that says that you need all these things to begin with your yoga journey, and you need all of these things to be a yogi, and you don't need anything. You just need yourself, literally. That's how I started, in my living room by myself. I've come to find that a lot of things were innate to me. I had taken one yoga class when I was in college, and when I was in high school, I actually like stumbled upon yoga through some teen magazine, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I love it, and I just began practicing. So that's all you need. That's it. This is it. That's all you need. Yourself. I simply started like this. So first is a forward stretch, a forward fold, wide-legged forward fold, I believe. So pretty much when you practice yoga, you want to keep your back straight. You don't want to, like, alright, you don't want to go like this and try to reach the floor. I couldn't do that either. Like, I could barely touch my toes before. So you want to keep your back as straight as possible and just pivot at your waist. So you just pivot forward. So you pivot forward, and even after 2 years, this is as far as I can get. So that's one. Another pose was pretty much the same thing, but pivot forward to my left leg and to my right leg. So holding these and breathing. I'm not breathing because I'm talking to you right now, but breathing through it. Coming down to the other side. And again, it doesn't matter if you can reach all the way down, if you can put your head to your knee. you'll get there. It's just respecting your body to know how far you can go and trusting that you will eventually get there and being patient with yourself. So again, we would head to knee. I would hold that for a few breaths, and again, head to knee here. And then I would go in the front, legs closed, again, reach up, hold. And I still can't put my head to my knees when I bend forward, forward fold. Still not happening, but I can grab my toes and hold on to them and chill out here for a little bit. So that's a plus for me. Another thing we can do is sun salutations, which are almost yoga basics. So in a sun salutation, it's a sequence of a few poses of flow. Poses are also called asanas, or technically asanas are called poses in Sanskrit. So asana, when someone says that, some people say asana, some people say asana, it means pose. So I would start at the top of the mat, breathe in, hands up, breathe out, forward fold. When I breathe in again, flat back, breathe out, back down. Then you want to put your hands down on that exhale, and with that inhale, you can either walk back, or sometimes if you're a little bit more advanced or you think you can do it, hands down, pop back, chaturanga, which is a yoga push-up. So you want to go down as slowly as possible. Right now we're in plank, and you go down as slow as possible, breathing out. And once you're here, you want to flip your toes under, and you can either push up into cobra, which is just your chest is coming off of the floor and everything else is still on the floor. Or you come up into upward dog, which the only things on the floor are the tops of your feet and your hands. Your shoulders should be away from your neck, and you face up. And then you go back into downward dog, which almost everyone knows. So in downward dog, a lot of people do this wrong as well. And you want to make sure your back is straight. Your heels don't necessarily have to be on the floor, but try to get them as close to the floor as you can. And here, a lot of times I like to just open up my legs and hamstrings and shoulders here. So keep everything straight. And then once you get from here, you can walk your way back up like this to forward fold, or you can get here, inhale, and kind of hop up. And then you start the whole process over. So without interruptions, what it would look like is and you get the point, and you keep going over and over again. So those to me are the yoga basics, how I started. I didn't do anything crazy. Now I can do handstands and headstands and forearm stands and balances and all that good stuff. I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps someone in their journey to begin yoga. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment below. And you can also check out my Instagram. I'm always posting some type of yogi stuff on there. So a lot of people know me for And I just hope you all are blessed and have a great day. Namaste.